Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Coffee Chug, and I'm here today with part four. Part four today, we're going to talk about the why. So, in the last three episodes, we talked about the what. What is it you want to do to increase your growth and become more growth awareness? Not goal focused, but growth focused. Then we talked about how. Do you know how you're going to do that? What are the means and the measures surrounding yourself by those people? And then yesterday we talked about the why. Probably the most important of the four is, do you have a why? Do you understand why you're doing this? And is that why for yourself? Today is the last part. We're going to keep this short and sweet. I got a little long-winded yesterday. This is the when. When do we start to work on these things? What's that time? And obviously you probably already know this answer, because these are the things that we all know, but we just need time. We need these reminders to acknowledge, to get our butts up and get moving. And the when do we start this? It's today. It's the only moment we have that we have control over. We can't control tomorrow. We can't control the future. We can't control the past, because the past is already done. We can learn from the past to see what were our actions and our habits and the things that we were doing. How did that impact where we are today? But we use it as a learning mechanism to develop our actions and our habits and our attitudes of right now. And so this one, I'm challenging you to do is right now, today. It's bright, it's early, it's a great morning. I'm drinking my coffee, I'm on my deck. It's gonna be a sunny, hot, humid day. But we have to change. We have to figure out these things and change in a good way. We gotta know what it is that we're talking about. But in this last one, we have to remember that people do not decide our future. We decide our habits, and our habits then decide to have an impact on our future. And so that's what we got to do. We got to think about these things. Today, as I leave you here with this fourth and final part, it starts today. What are you going to do? What's that one small step? What's that one thing that you're going to change to make your life better? That's what it is. You know, we have to break these bad habits. As Abigail Van Buren said, a bad habit never goes away by itself. It's always an undo-it-yourself project. And I think that that's good. We've got to break these habits. For me right now, it's eating healthy. That's just flat out, plain simple. Knocked out 14-mile run yesterday. You know, checking the weight, gotta get the weight down so I'm more efficient and getting to a size that's gonna help me burn through my fat and my glycogen stores and my training better. And I'm gonna drop this weight, but it's not because of training. It's because of my eating and my habits that are happening when I'm not on the run. And so what we got to do is just focus on the moment. That's what I want you to do today, is focus on the moment, because it's the only thing that you can control. I was listening to a Tim Ferriss podcast yesterday when he was with Kevin Rose, and they talked about a story that really connected with me, where he said we got to learn about being in the moment. They're talking about meditation and yoga. And they said there's a story of a guy that when he's doing dishes, he's focused only on washing dishes. And then when it's time to eat the peach, he's focused only on the peach. Because what we so often do is this. We're at work, or we're doing something, a chore, something we don't want to do, and all we're doing is thinking about the next thing. So there's no point for me to drink this delicious coffee right here and think about how good water is going to taste here in an hour. No, I enjoy the coffee. But if you're always thinking about the next thing, you're never enjoying the moment. And so if I go back to that story, and I'm here today doing some house chores, and all I'm thinking about is how good the peach is going to taste I'm going to eat at lunch. When I get to the point of lunch to eat the peach, I'm not going to be thinking about it anymore. I'm going to be thinking about something else, and so that I'm not enjoying the peach. You get where I'm coming from? So we got to be in the moment, and we've got to just enjoy and absorb and be at one with what the things that are going on. And so I leave you with this final quote here. And it comes from Harvey Firestone. And it says, today is when everything that's going to happen from now on begins. Think about that. Today is when everything that's going to happen begins. And so the time to start is now. Get those things figured out, map it out, write it down, whatever your systems are, and let's make it happen. Let's get it done. For me right now, my goal, after I get a little reading and writing in my book here a little bit, is I'm going to map out my next 2 weeks of training, because I know I've got a vacation, and I know that I'm not going to be able to do some of these workouts where I'm going. So I've got to restructure things. I'm going to be proactive and get those things done. What are you going to do? All right, guys. I hope these 4 tips help. I hope they gave you some reassurance with what you're doing, gave you some new food for thought, and we'll be back. in the new series, not this 4-part series. That concludes this one. But I'd love to know what your thoughts and ideas were. Leave me a comment here. Shout out to me on Twitter or any of the other social media channels of what you think. What I'll be jumping into now is I've covered this before in the past, but we're going to be taking a look at our systems process. And for me, it's my bullet journal. I have a notebook and I keep it all done. So I'm going to be sharing the insights of how I get these things done, or at least attempt to get these things done, and love to hear your ideas as well. So make it a great day. It starts now. Understand that why, the what, and the how, and the when is obviously happening right as we speak. Have a great day, friends. I appreciate it. Take care. This is Coffee Chug, and I'm out.